Hi, I'm Elizabeth from Happy, Healthy, and Hot. And today I want to talk to you about the 3 foods that I eliminated that completely cleared my chronic cystic acne. I talked about this in my stories the other day, and based on the interest and the questions, I thought, I really need to share this more. So first of all, when I say chronic cystic acne, my acne started around the age of 12. And I dealt with it my entire adult life until I finally cleared it in my mid-40s, and I'm 53 now. It progressed very quickly. Started out as little breakouts, progressed very quickly to cysts. I was on, which were extremely painful. I used to get a recurring one, like right by my eyebrow, that looks like a third eye, and would get huge and literally just hurt every single day. I tried back in the day, this would have been late 70s, early 80s. I was on all the antibiotics that gave me all types of stomach issues. And again, they would clear your skin sometimes temporarily, but then it would start to get bad again. Every topical medication, high doses of Retin-A that left me burning and peeling. And I was on Accutane not once, but 3 times. Accutane would clear me, but the acne always came back. The first time I went on Accutane, I was in high school, and I couldn't believe I started my senior year with beautiful skin, which is like a miracle. And it was back like a year later. So then they put me in a higher dose. And then I went on it again, sometime in my late 30s. There might have been one more time. So I was on it 3 or 4 times. And again, it would clear me up, horrible side effects, and then it always came back. So I kind of stumbled upon something that finally cleared it up for good. And I should also say, I always considered myself a very healthy eater. I was a vegetarian starting at the age of 12, and various degrees of vegetarian, pescatarian, etc. most of my life. I did, at one point, actually in my mid-40s, became a raw vegan, thinking that eating so super clean would make my skin better, and it actually got worse. And I don't blame being a vegan on that, but I was just eating foods that were inflaming me. And also I feel like I wasn't getting enough healthy fat at that time either that I needed. Anyway, I'm going to tell you the 3 foods, and they're biggies. But eliminating them was so worthwhile for me because I literally felt the inflammation going down in my face overnight, and within a month my skin was completely clear. So here's what I eliminated: grains, dairy, and sugar. So I told you they're biggies. By grains, I mean bread, chips, any baked goods, anything made with flour, oatmeal, cereal, even corn. Corn, your body really treats corn as a grain. And by eliminating these foods, you're just getting rid of a lot of typically very heavily processed carbs that are not doing you any favors anyway. This is Tyson, by the way. Kayo's over here behind me. When I say dairy, milk, ice cream, half and half, all that stuff. I actually had already eliminated dairy as a raw vegan. But up until then, I was consuming quite a bit of dairy because it was a big part of my vegetarian diet and because it tastes good. And sugar, you know what that is: candy, desserts, sweets, that type of thing. But in my case, when I became a raw vegan, I was eating a lot of dried fruits. That was kind of my treat. I could eat like those dates, like they were going out of style. I could just eat date after date after date. So I was consuming a lot of unnecessary sugar that way. So when I cut those 3 things out of my diet, I could literally feel the inflammation going down in my skin like overnight. Within 24 hours, some really painful cysts pretty much stopped hurting. Within a month, my skin was clear, which felt like it was like a miracle. I couldn't even believe it. And after that, I got really just obsessive about not obsessive in a good way about my skin. I was so excited about this that I got really into natural skincare, and also just wanted to keep on adding foods that were good for my skin, were making my skin even better. And I'm 53 now. I typically pass for a lot younger. And I came up with, something else you might want to check out is I came up with a list of my 7 super skin foods. So these are regular things you can find at the grocery store, but that I added more of to my diet that really helped my skin get better and better. And along the way, some other things that I was dealing with, my anxiety became much better. Some anxiety that I dealt with most of my adult life. Digestive issues just completely went away. And eating the way I do also really helps me maintain a healthy weight and high energy level, really without any effort at all. So If you have questions, I know this is a lot to cover in a little video on Instagram. Feel free to shoot me a DM, drop a comment. I will definitely get back to you. If you want my guide to 7 super skin foods, there's a link in my bio. Just click on that and I'll send it your way. And please, if you have a friend suffering or a family member, anybody that you think might be helped by this information, tag them, send this to them, whatever. I just want to get this information out there. And as always, thank you so much for watching.